here with Luc Van Herle from Kinze at the Farm Progress Show, sir. Thanks for taking the time.
Bernard, we love having you down. It's great great of you to come south and see your friends south of the border. We love having you, and we've got some exciting machinery we would like to show you.
Good stuff. I mean, last year I was here, you were introducing your electronic planter unit, and now I'm here and you've got that planter unit on a dual hybrid planter. Tell us more about that innovation.
Exactly. So we're introducing, and as you, I don't know if you can see this on the sign, but it says the multi-hybrid planter. But better yet, if you look at this planter behind me, there's something unusual about those seed tanks that are up there. One says Variety 1 and the other one says Variety 2. What does that mean? Well, if you come a little bit closer, I'll show you. So what this planter is able to do, thanks to this electric meter that we introduced last year, is we can literally shift on the fly from planting one variety of seed and 6 inches later switch it over to the other variety of seed. So you may ask, well, why would you want to do that? Well, the reason you do that is in any given field you typically have different soil conditions, different topography, different drainage. So in the past, a farmer would have to kind of make a compromised decision on which seed variety to pick that would kind of work with all of those soil conditions. No more. Now this farmer can really go with two different varieties, one that is very, very aggressive and will produce very well in the well-performing areas of his field, and then more of a defensive seed variety in those areas that are perhaps not as well drained or have high pH value or whatever it is. So the technology is simple. Simple to say, not as easy to execute. We have two electric meters. Here's one, here's the other, and they feed off one tank or the other. They're activated by a sophisticated computer system, and they shift on the fly. Results have been extremely positive. We've seen yield increases anywhere from 5 to 9 bushels per acre, which is substantial. And the good news is that we're seeing those increases in just about every single field condition. Sometimes you'll have innovations or changes or improvements in machinery that work well in this one condition, but they don't really work well in this other conditions. With these multi-hybrids, this is its third year that we offer it. It's on much broader release this year, is we are seeing positive results in every single field condition. That's unusual. That doesn't happen very often, something that works everywhere all the time.
So what about the challenges? Obviously, you know, switching with the metering, no issues there. How is it performed in field?
The challenge switching is a challenge. In other words, how this works is you have two electric meters. They constantly have vacuum on them, which holds seed onto the disc, which you have to have that. And then as the signal is given to start that motor running, it turns and it starts planting. As the computer tells it to stop turning and the other one starts turning, it now starts planting. So you can only really do that with an electric motor that has instant on-off. The software is the trick here. In other words, you need the driving software that makes it do that. The accuracy we have seen is incredible. We've seen 99% plus at 6-7 miles an hour, which is real good. And it switches within one seed. In other words, you would be planting seed variety number 1 here, and 6 inches later you will be seeing seed variety number 2. It's uncanny. It's really cool to see.
Let's talk about the role the operator plays here and their responsibilities in the cab.
Yes. The operator role, one is all programmed, which comes typically from his seed company or his agronomist, is non-existent. He will sit in a cab with his arm crossed if he has auto steer, because it all happens automatically. No buttons to push, nothing to do other than monitor what's going on. In other words, you want to make sure that your bars look all nice and green, that you have no red bars there, that you don't have any blockages. But this is no different than if you would be planting with a single variety planter.
Now, Luc, when can we see this north of the border in Canada?
Great question. So we're having a limited release here in the United States this year. We expect a total general release, and by this year I mean which will be manufacturing this fall for planting 2015. We expect a general release manufacturing 2015 for planting 2016.
Well, good, sir. Thank you for your time today, sir. We'll see you back here with some new innovations next year.
Bernard, we'd love to have you anytime, and we'll see you here next year.